In the twilight of his life, Otto von Bismarck sat in retirement at his estate, Friedrichsruh. Once the towering figure of Europe, he now lived in obscurity, dismissed by the very Kaiser he had crowned. This was the man who bent kings, generals, and nations to his will. But how did a provincial nobleman rise to become the architect of modern Germany? This is the story of Otto von Bismarck. Otto Eduard Leopold von Bismarck was born in 1815 in Schönhausen, Prussia. The son of a conservative Junker family, he was restless, sharp-witted, and fiercely ambitious. He studied law but found little purpose in paperwork. Instead, his towering presence, his wit, and above all, his belief in Prussia's destiny would set him apart. Few could imagine this provincial aristocrat would one day reshape the map of Europe. In 1847, Bismarck entered politics. He was mocked as the mad Junker, a loud, fiery defender of monarchy. He despised liberal revolutionaries and saw parliaments as obstacles. In his own words, "The great questions of the day will not be settled by speeches and majority votes, but by blood and iron." That idea, blood and iron, would become the foundation of his strategy. By 1862, Prussia was in crisis. Parliament blocked military reforms. King Wilhelm I, frustrated, even considered abdication. Then, he turned to Bismarck. As Prime Minister, Bismarck promised to save the monarchy, not with compromise, but with power. Prussia's destiny, he declared, would be forged on the battlefield. Bismarck's first step was small, but decisive. He allied with Austria, defeating Denmark and seizing Schleswig and Holstein. It was a calculated move, not just for land, but to draw Austria into a trap. 2 years later, that trap was sprung. Prussia and Austria clashed in a war many believed would destroy Prussia. Instead, in just 7 weeks, Prussia triumphed. Here, Bismarck showed restraint. He refused to humiliate Austria. The enemy of today might be the ally of tomorrow. But Bismarck's greatest gamble was yet to come. The southern German states remained outside his vision of unity. To bring them in, he needed a common enemy. Through cunning diplomacy, he provoked France into declaring war. Napoleon III took the bait. The result? A wave of German nationalism. North and South stood together. The war was swift, brutal, and decisive. France fell. And Bismarck had what he wanted: Germany united through war. On January 18, 1871, inside the glittering Hall of Mirrors at Versailles, history was made. King Wilhelm I of Prussia was proclaimed German Emperor. Around him, princes and generals hailed the birth of a new empire. At the center of it all stood Otto von Bismarck, now Chancellor of the German Empire. The dream of German unification had become reality. If you found this informative and enlightening, please subscribe, like, comment and share widely.